Jai Shri Mataji. A very good morning to everyone. Let us bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Let us recite Shri Ganesh Mantra.
साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
Let us now listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
I'm sorry it was such a late time I had to come here. They had to make the food, and just after dinner I came, and I think the ashram is also very far away. I have to just tell you that we have had a very, very successful tour of South America. And as you must have seen, the people of Romania, the people there were extremely surrendered, very surrendered people. And everywhere we had 2,000 to 3,000 people. And everywhere we had more than 500 people for follow-on. So you can imagine, in this short time, this is only the second time I went to Colombia. And we already have about 600 surgeries there. So they are very surrendered people, and though there is so-called poverty, in their heart they are very good, very surrendered, and they are very fast for accepting pure knowledge. While in the West, as you have seen, they are very slow to accept pure knowledge and also go on doubting till some time. I don't know what is the reason for this. Why is it that people from countries which are not democratic to this extent, some of them have been just despotic and quite poor. Even Rio was quite a poor country, I would say, where I went. Brasilia is another one which is coming up. And I was amazed that in Brazil, The president of the Senate himself invited me, got his realization. Apart from that, not only the president of the Senate, but apart from that, we had the secretary, the chief secretary of the cabinet, who got his realization, and he might become the president now. Because in Brazil, the president was impeached by people. I mean, they are very alert to these things. Of course, there is poverty, and people have problem with the water and all that. But somehow or other, I have a feeling that they have some sort of a absorption power by which they understand Sahaja Yoga. It's not such a mental feat that goes on in the West to think about it, to understand it with your brains. You cannot, because it's a divine power. It is beyond your mind. And this creates a big ego in our heads. When we start thinking about it and judging it, it becomes a kind of a big barrier, because with your judgment you cannot understand reality. With your reasoning you cannot understand truth. You have to go beyond your reasoning, and that's what I find in Europe is very difficult for people to go beyond thinking. So if we have to take to reality, we have to understand that so far we do not know anything, and we do not know through our brains whatever is a human brain is. So we have to go beyond. And that going beyond, you have achieved. I am not saying that you have not achieved it. But you have to struggle a lot, because your mind, English language mind is funny, but I mean your heart and your brain were all the time quarreling with each other. And that's why this has happened. So now surrendering means that you keep your brain on one side, your reasoning on one side, your discussion on one side. It cannot be discussed. Though Sahaja Yoga is absolutely the truth, is the reality, not only that, but it is absolutely conclusive and it is tangible. You can verify it and you can find out. But if you want to do it through your reasoning process, you can never do it. Now, as you all have got realization, now you have come up to that point. What they say is, you have to have now an enlightened bhakti, enlightened surrendering. Now, what do you surrender? What do I take from you? Nothing. But to enjoy it fully, you stop your thinking. You see, when this case of Marcus came in, I was surprised that people suggested that there are some Sahaja Yogis who are dwindling. I was surprised. You can see he is a fraud. He has been a fraud. He has done so many fraudulent things already which we may not have exposed him. And still you start dwindling means, what do you think about yourself? You have to think that you have to achieve that spirituality, that height, that greatness, which is absolutely rare. You may pay any amount of money, you may live in the best houses, you may have the best cars, but you cannot achieve that state, that higher state. And I was surprised at these people, how they have developed to such an extent, such ordinary people in, say, Romania. Such ordinary people have siddhis. They said, Mother, whatever we desire, we get. Whatever we want, it happens. So, they have grown so much. Why? They are also professionals, they are also doctors and engineers and all that. All very well educated people. But they could not develop their ego because they didn't have this so-called freedom to develop it. And with that, they have achieved a state in which, when they tell me, I'm surprised. They tell me, So many things which I was really surprised. Now they know all the songs by heart. How they can do it, I can't understand. Now nobody has taught them any music, nothing. And some French tried, so French themselves do not know as that they know. They know all the words on Sanskrit, what to say where. It's very surprising how they have dedicated themselves to achieving knowledge and vocabulary and how to explain it to others, so that now they are going from villages to villages singing songs and bringing people up. But still, we do not have that surrender. I think so to Sahaja Yoga. So, if you want to be benevolent to yourself, now try to understand that so far we never achieved anything. What we have to achieve is this great thing. And for that, if there is any ego, please remove it. It's very important. You must have seen how they were surrendered. They know I am Holy Ghost. They know. Now supposing I am Christ and I am before. If Christ is there, then what? You would just fall. But I am the Holy Ghost, no doubt. Christ didn't give realization to anyone, did he? How long did he live? Only 34 years and just went away. I have to continue till you people understand Sahaja Yoga. Till you take over. Also, we have to now decide that we have to be collective, no doubt. We have to be collective. And secondly, that we have to go all out to give realizations to others, to go to villages. Everybody must take it up. You have been granted such a great position, and now if you do not use it, it is useless. So you have to go and meet people in villages. Everybody must take up responsibility. And in the villages of Austria, it can be done very easily, I think, because the people are already getting fed up with the Catholic Church and all that, and so many things are coming now. This Pope is also resigning. He's also going away. He's got cancer of the prostate. So now you have much better chances, and you have to work it out. Another thing is that what I told them in the airport, that I would like to tell you also. One of the things which is ruining the West is that we are all the time playing into the hands of the entrepreneurs. We should not, as far as possible, purchase anything which is suggested as a fashion by any chance. They are befooling us. Try to understand. Take to something that is just made in Austria with hand. Even clothes you should have which are traditional. No use taking things made in America, made in this place. They are having recession and sending all their junk to you people, and you are buying them. Just try to think about it. Now the hairstyle also. See, I met one fellow from Colombo who is doing hairstyling. So he asked me, why don't you come for your hairstyle? I said, I don't want you to do my hairstyle. I'm all right as it is now. So he said, no, better come for your hairstyle. I'll do this. I said, I don't want to look like a booth. So he said, no, these are booths after all, he told me. But don't you know that they are mad people here? I said, really? Yes. Now we have started a new type of a thing that you put a kind of a wax and pull out the hair like this. So they are coming. Now with this wax, all their hair will be finished. And there won't be any hair. And then they'll become bald. Then I think it's very bad you are doing. No, then we can sell them wigs. So I would suggest that now you look after your hair, because I feel that you will become one day bald if you don't look after your hair. Don't make them starve for oil. Must use oil. and once at least on Saturdays. Please use oil, and your hair should be shiny. If you use oil and wash it once, there should not be any sort of nourishment less for your hair, which is very important. Otherwise, sometime we'll find all the bald-headed Sahajogis going around. So again and again I have requested that please put oil every Saturday. It's for your good. Quite a lot of it, and wash your hair properly, and next day then it's clean. But you must put oil for one night. This is very important because we have to have a decent appearance, not indecent, as these days people are having indecent appearances. We should have very decent appearance, dignified appearance, and for that, please try that you look after yourself. Now these casual clothes that these Americans are making, they are extremely shabby dresses. I don't like them at all. They are extremely shabby. These coats and things that you have, and better you donate them to someone. It's useless, they become dirty, they smell. Why not have your traditional dresses that you had? They look so nice. And the traditional dresses that you have got in Austria must have come since long, and they must be absolutely good, absolutely alright for this climate of yours. Otherwise, why will they have these dresses? They must have tried everything. Traditionally, it is trial and error and trial. With that method, they must have got these proper dresses for you. So better take to it. But why have these horrible plastic things and plastic clothes? We are Sahajogis. I am not saying you wear those orange clothes. I am not saying that. But we should be decently dressed, and not indecently that you wear something casual. In America, when I went, they were all asking, "Are you a foreigner? Are you a foreigner?" I couldn't understand why are they saying that. And so then Dr. Varlikar told me that you have to wear casual dresses. Whether you go to office, whether you go anywhere, you have to be casual. One should not, because dress gives you a feeling. Now supposing if I am going for the puja and I am wearing a casual coat, well, how will I look like? Everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. So you must understand the dignity of your personality. That if you are going, say, for office work, if you are going for your work, then wear a decent dress. This casual dress, I don't know which is the place you should wear, because in the night when you sleep, you wear sleeping dresses. And these casual dresses are really good for nothing. Moreover, in Kabela we discovered at least 100 of these coats, ladies and gents, and we didn't know what to do. They were all smelling. They just threw away here and there and kept. So better to have something good, which will last you for at least 10 years, than to have something that will last you only for 3 months. So this American idea of every time buying something new is nonsensical, which you should not. We are not Americans, nor we are stupid. So, buy something that is lasting. With that, what will happen? Your ecological problems are solved. If you have something which is, say, one coat and pant, whatever it is, for 10 years or for say 5 years, and if you have these casual dresses, you will have 10 casual dresses equal to this. Now then throw away these casual dresses. You have a pile and pile of these dresses, a pile and pile of these plastics. So we should avoid using such things which are easily disposable. Clothes disposable, plates disposable, everything disposable. Tomorrow we'll have our noses disposable, we might get another nose to put in. You can change your, see, these entrepreneurs can find out. Anything is possible. Already they are having eyebrows, they are having these eyelashes, everything there. They are having lips also. So now after some time you will get noses. If you want to change your Austrian nose to that of Arabic one, you cannot get a nose. So will you start changing your noses also to please these people and to fill their pockets? I would like to see Austrians dressed up as Austrians. It's nice to see the variety. Otherwise, everybody looks a casual American, smelling awfully with the same coat wearing 100 times and then throwing up. So, this is what it is. We have to dress up in a decent manner, in a not a casual manner. We are not casual people, we are serious people. We are going serious work. We are not casual, we are not living casually, we cannot afford. We are surgeries. Our life has a purpose. We know why we are here, what we are supposed to do. So we cannot wear casual dresses. And this is something is so new it has come. This casual dresses has come new. There was no need to bring them in, but it came only because they had to run their machinery. Every day you should change. That is their idea. Americans go on changing everything every week. They'll say change cars. It's a fashion. When I went to what's that place? Optimum, where they have the music in what's the name of that place where they have this next to one's place? Huh? What? No. Next to Vancouver in America. Huh? Seattle. See, Seattle I went. Seattle, my husband told me he has been there 25 years back. So my husband told me that it's a paradise. I said, let's have a look at the paradise after 25 years. So I went on top of the hill, and like cattle, there were cars. Anywhere you saw were cars. Thousands and thousands of cars. My God, I said, what has happened to this paradise? It is so much full of cars. They said, Mother, this is a market. As you have cattle market, like that it is a market for cars. I said, really? Yes. Because Americans are like this. They are changing their cars. Now they are in recession. They can't buy one car from that market. This is how recession also comes. Where is your money going? You are spending on buying today this cloth, tomorrow that. This is not the way. See now, Indian women have saris. Now saris, as you know, is very useful thing. May not be for you, but for us. Because it's a very hot country, so we get all the air nicely. And the sari need not be tailored, so we don't play into the hands of the tailors. We don't pay to the tailor, but we pay to the sari. Now this sari will last me, my life, maybe 3 lives more. Then this is used for various purposes. It has multi-purpose thing. Now if somebody says that you wear some other kind of thing, like in India, this brought some mini sari up to Bombay. The mini sari was up to the knees, you see, for modern ladies. But even the modern ladies would not accept. They said, no, get lost, we don't want this. They gave lots of explanation. They said, oh, this is economical, this is very good, this, that, oh, this we know. And see, they wouldn't accept. Because traditionally we have found out that saris are very suitable for Indian culture and Indian life. So get lost. Nobody can work it out, our hair, nobody. Except for few women who have been abroad, they go to the hairdressers, remove their hair, put new ones, do another. Normally we don't. On the contrary, people are frightened. One lady told me, never go to these hairdressers. I went to one of them and my hair became grey. I said, how can that be? Yes, she had put something on my head. She said, very good for you. Next day I get up, my hair have become grey. I said, what did she do? I said, why do you place your head in the hands of somebody like that? So this is what I wanted to tell you, that now let us start on a traditional trend, new fashion, in a more sober clothes, lasting dresses, lasting consumption. Also paper, too much paper we use. I was surprised in America, every drawing room has a waste paper basket. Can you believe that? Even the drawing room has a waste paper. It's all right. I just titled that. That's all. Every drawing room has a waste paper basket. Imagine in the drawing room. Everything cleaning with the paper. Also, so much cleaning, I would say, for ladies is madness. Like somebody whom I wanted to marry, some Swiss girl. He said, these Swiss girls I don't want to marry. I said, why? What's wrong with them? He said, they have no time to talk. They are all the time cleaning. You are sitting there, they are cleaning. Anything falls down, they are cleaning. They are busy cleaning. They have no time to talk about Sahaja Yoga. They are only cleaning. So according to this gentleman, they must have been some maid servants in last life. All the time with the broom. They have no time to settle down or sit down or talk. The house is a cozy place. It's not a hospital. The husbands also must be getting upset, because if he sits there, don't sit like this. Put your chair like this. Sit there. All the time, this kind of thing, if it goes on, this is compulsive nonsense. See, let the house be little untidy, doesn't matter. You can clean it. But all the time to get after cleaning house, after all, what is left out of it is nothing but a house which we are going to leave. But this cleaning business is too much. That should be reduced. Cleaning the house, cleaning the windows, cleaning this, cleaning that, cleaning husband, cleaning everything. So one should not get involved into these mundane things, because now you are Sahaja Yogis. Sahaja Yogis have a special value, special people of a special quality. They have no time for all this nonsense. Somebody told me that, mother, why don't you go for a slimming thing for 3 months somewhere? I don't get even 3 days. I said, where am I going to go for 3 months? I have no time. I'm busy with my children. I have to work hard. I have no time for this jogging, this, that. Let it be. I can manage. So you do not have to do the same things that other stupid people are doing. And you have to look after. One thing is that your own self-realization and giving self-realization to another. You have a very special life. Extremely special life. And once you realize what a special life you have, you will definitely start expressing it yourself in such a dynamic manner that one day we might get the whole of Austria. Because Austrians are one of the best Europeans, I should say. They are very sensible people. But if you do not have your own assessment, then you may try to follow others. And you may suffer from inferiority complex. And you may just do things which are not necessary. So I think you can give a very good lead to other Europeans also by becoming accepting what is good for you, for good Sahaja Yoga and for this great work. You must realize that it's such a great work. It is meta science, it's beyond science, something we have discovered. So now, What is our duty is to dedicate ourselves fully with mind, with our thinking, with our emotions, what we can do to increase or expand this awareness throughout the world.
Let us recite the three great mantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for blessing us with all the love. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji. Raise our Mother Kundalini in Bandhan. We will continue with our morning meditation tomorrow morning, same time. Jai Shri Mataji.